Yep.
New chain, guys. I stretched my other one. Everyday Riding took me yesterday. We went and got one on the Ural. Got a good deal. It was like 85 bucks. Sticker says 93, 94 actually. So we're gonna get right on that, do the chain.
Go.
And you can't start a job like this without the trusty Keystone light. Feel free to comment.
Just using a 12mm wrench here to loosen the chain adjusters. We've already used a 27mm wrench on the axle on the other side after taking out the cotter pin, so we can slide the wheel forward and get a little more slack on the chain. Rolling.
Now this is the NT8 way, after you get those done, of moving the tire forward. Ta-da!
We're going to cut the chain off with the Dremel because the original stock chain is riveted. So wear your safety gear. Hot metal flying into your eyes probably hurts.
It's that high quality Kawasaki steel. It's hard to cut through. It breaks your stones. It's on. Put it the other way. Switch hands. There you go. Da-da.
Chain done.
Okay guys, here's what we're looking at. The outside links match up here to the old chain here. Now by the time you get down a foot, you've got the outside link on the new chain falling in between two outside links on the old chain. There's a way to measure that, I've read. You can measure out like a foot, and then you measure, and then you can figure out, do the math and figure out how it's how far it has stretched. So the new one is 120 links. I need 106. The old one is 106 because it's factory. So by my calculations, it's 14 links. And Everyday Riders here telling me, keep it simple, stupid. Cut a little bit at a time. So that's what we're going to do.
Yeah, I know the box says 120 links right there, but if we cut 14 links, then we're going to be way into the middle, right here where my foot is. So I vote we just cut right there, see what it works on the bike. You know, maybe cut a couple in, try it out, see how it works. Still too loose, we cut a couple more. Because once you make the chain too short, then you have a bad day.
All right, we'll be back. So we're doing the chain brake thing. We've already pulled it off once to make sure it was working, and it's working fine. So interesting tools. Tools and their uses. But hey, what do you expect from the Tom and Chris show? Ta-da!
Now we're doing a test fit of the chain. We cut a few links off the chain. Navy Thomas is just threading the chain on. See if it fits.
Trying to do this without having to take the...
We're trying to be lazy, take off as little as possible off the bike.
To take the rear cover off, the front cover off. Okay, this is going to work right there, because I can still suck it in more, and we can put the link on there. Because I got all this, I can still go in.
Alright, so I'm glad we didn't cut off as many as we thought we were going to cut off.
Well, we're not done yet.
No. This is true.
Because it may tighten up. It may tighten up to the point where it won't work, but I think we got it going on. So, keystone brake for me and a cigarette.
So what you doing here, Navy Thomas 8?
Pushing the tensioners all the way in. Kind of fighting this one. Because it doesn't want to let me turn it by hand. Fingers. Probably got Polar Bear Challenge salt on the threads. Which I can't understand, because she sat out in plenty of rain. It should be salt free by now. It's not good when you got fat fingers. Never good, fat fingers. This is where I should pull my gear wrench out, but that would be too easy. So Chris has got to put up a video of the wonderful chain braking tool from, who made that?
Motion Pro.
Motion Pro. We broke his tool, breaking my chain.
Well, to be fair, I broke my tool.
And that's how many times on that chain breaker?
The second time, the chain braking part, it's this little piston setup that as you tighten up the nut on the top, it pushes a little piston down that pushes the link, the little tube out of the chain. And twice now, the first time I used the chain braking tool, it broke in the exact same way that it did today. Which is slightly disappointing. Because the last time, I ended up just cutting the chain off the bike with the Dremel, just like we did on Navy Thomas's chain here today. But his chain came long, mine came pre-cut, which was nice. So his chain, we actually had to knock off a few links using the chain brake tool. If you look here, we didn't get the whole little rod to pop all the way out. We just kind of had to bend the links to get the chain separated out. So if you look here, we didn't get the whole link out. We had to separate it just by bending it, because the chain brake tool broke just before it popped out.
Not even.